Hello and what's up, my curvy mamas? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad to see your beautiful face and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about skincare and I will be taking you through my skincare routine and just letting you guys know how important skincare really is, because if you're not treating your skin and not keeping up with it daily, your makeup is not going to sit right. So you definitely want to start with the basics, and underneath all of that makeup, you're going to be wanting to be taking care of your skin. So when you're looking for a skincare routine, you first want to analyze your own skin and take a look, take a feel, see what your skin is really craving. For me personally, my skin is very dry. So this is me straight out of the shower with absolutely nothing on my face. I'm feeling it to be really tight, and I'm also pretty splotchy. So you can see I've got a lot of redness in my cheeks and some red spots in my forehead. It's a lot worse when I first get out of the shower. Like, it looks like I've burned my face, which I use really hot water. Probably isn't the best, but that's how I like to get clean. But yeah, you can see some of the splotches are still there. So I'm going to be looking for products that are going to hydrate and even out my skin tone. You might be oily, you might have a really even skin tone, but you know, there's some acne scarring or you have some blemishes. You know, you really have to just kind of cater it to yourself. So I'm going to take you through my personal skin routine, and then you know, you have to kind of do it your own way, but I will show you mine. So again, skincare is really important. If you think of your face as a canvas, you know, you want to start off with a clean, smooth surface, or else your painting is going to not look good. So if you want your best makeup, you have to get your best skin. And keep in mind that your best skin is going to be different than my best skin. A lot of things are hereditary, things you can't control. I tend to have some pretty decent skin. I never really had acne growing up, even when I was like a hormonal teenager. It's just my mom has good skin and my grandmas have good skin. But you might not have that in your genes. So, and that's okay. You get your own best skin, and that's all you need to worry about. So think about your problem areas and find products that are going to help your specific problems. And I also wanted to point out that if you are oily, that doesn't mean that you don't need to moisturize, because oftentimes oily skin is very dehydrated. So the key is finding a good moisturizer that is going to combat the oil but still hydrate your skin. So I'm going to take you through my skincare routine. I know it's not going to be the same as yours, but I'm going to show you what I do every day. Okay, so starting with my facial cleanser, this is still really wet because I just used it, but this is the Purity Made Simple. It's from Philosophy. It's a facial cleansing gel and eye makeup remover. And on the back here it says it provides a fresh foaming deep clean that is ideal for oily skin types, which I'm not oily, but I don't know. I like this one. It also removes dirt, oil, impurities, all traces of makeup and eye makeup, rinses completely clean, leaving the skin feeling refreshed and not tight, which I'm gonna feel a little bit tight regardless because, again, dry skin. I like that cleanser because it is gentle and it has like a nice clean smell. It foams up really nicely. If you are oily, it would work for you also, because it doesn't add any extra oil. So, also this has lasted me forever. I don't even remember when I bought this because it's been that long. Like, I use the tiniest amount and it cleans my whole face. I basically just really work it in for a good 30 seconds and then rinse it off, and I'm good to go. So I have already done that step. Now, when I go through everything else that I put on my face, I kind of work from like the thinnest product to the thickest product. So my serums are going to be first, and then my heavier moisturizers and primers are going to be last. So starting with my eye cream, I've been using this one. I got it in my BoxyCharm a few months ago. It's the Juice Beauty Organic Solution Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. So that's what it looks like. It's angled perfectly, so you can just really go like this on each side. And I just give like a little squirt on each side, and then I just take my fingers and gently, I try to push it in more than like rub, because your eyes area, like the skin on your eyes, is pretty thin, so you really don't want to be like constantly pulling and tugging on it. You just kind of want to push it in or massage it gently. And I kind of just let that sit and dry for a second. So it basically just kind of tightens up the skin a little bit underneath my eyes without making it feel dry and keeping it moisturized. So the next step I do is a facial serum, and I have a bunch here. I got a set from ColourPop. It's the Fourth Ray Beauty facial serums. This one is Reveal. They have Radiate, they have Remedy, and Rainfall. So like on a day where, I don't know, let's say I wore my makeup overnight for some reason and didn't get to wash my face really good, and you know, my skin was just kind of all over the place, might use this Remedy one. I think of it kind of like a medicine, I guess, for my skin, like just kind of like fix any damage that had been done under my makeup. This one I kind of like for every day. It's the Reveal one, so I feel like it kind of helps neutralize some of my splotchy areas. It has 10% alpha hydroxy acid, and it refines and resurfaces to support skin clarity and reveal a smoother, more radiant complexion. So I'm gonna use this one today. I usually get about that much, and I hit my cheekbones, forehead, nose, chin. And then again, I just kind of gently massage it into my skin. You'll notice I'm not like pulling my skin. I'm just literally barely pulling it across my face, because it's almost like a lubricant. Like you don't have to like, you know, really like do that to your face. You just kind of work it in, and then I pull it down my neck. Okay, so the next step will be my moisturizer with SPF in it. Again, I feel like it's common knowledge by now that you need to be wearing an SPF every day, even in the winter. The sun is really going to damage your skin, and I'll be honest, I don't use a fancy moisturizer. I just use the Equate one from Walmart. I mean, it works good, it smells okay, it works fine. It has vitamins B5, E, and C. It's not greasy, and it has SPF 15 in it. So same thing, we're just going to gently push it into my skin. Work it down into my neck. And then I usually need a little extra on my forehead. I don't know if it's from using like hair care products or because my hair sits on it, but like for some reason right above my eyebrows and like along my hairline gets so dry. So I usually just do a little extra there. Next step that I would do would be my primers. When I am not doing my makeup, like today, I'm probably not leaving the house other than maybe going to the gym later. So I'm not going to use my like makeup primer, but when I do, I use this one. It's the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. Basically, it's made to photograph well. So whenever I'm doing any of my Instagram looks or something I'll be taking pictures of, I usually always do this one. But if I'm not doing my makeup, like today, I'll just use this ELF Prep and Hydrate Balm. It smells really nice and it feels like really nice and cooling. So I just throw that on in circular motions. Basically just adds an extra layer of hydration. I'm really dry. If I could bathe in moisturizer, I think I would. Yeah, that just feels so nice. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute and just discuss what I do like at night when I wash my face. I usually do kind of basically the same similar process that I'm doing today. But I will throw on, like I got this in my last BoxyCharm, this Glow Recipe sleep mask. And I've been doing this for my exfoliation like a couple times a week and it's been really, really nice. Otherwise, I will exfoliate with just, I think I have like a Dove one. It's nothing special. But basically, you know, you just want to get those sugar crystals or whatever is in your exfoliating soap and just get all that dead skin off, because if you're layering all your skincare products on top of dead skin, it's not going to actually penetrate your skin underneath. So you definitely want to do that a couple times a week just to make sure that your skincare is actually getting through to your skin. So I do that. I do that a couple times a week also. So my last kind of steps here, since again, I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm just going to put on a illuminator liquid here. This is also NYX Born to Glow. And I just put a little bit on some highlight areas. And I will just rub that in. This is just going to give my skin that extra glow. So that just helps your skin look kind of bright and awakened. It's like extreme because I've got my ring light on, but in regular light, it looks really pretty. And then I grab this little lip and cheek stick here from Milk Makeup. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on my cheekbones. Just to kind of even out the splotchiness on my cheek. This is really, really light. I mean, you can barely even feel it. That just helps even things out and give you a little extra color. And then, did I say that was the last step? It's not the last step. I usually just go in with some Aquaphor, throw that on my lip. Kind of keeps it from cracking, especially in this dry winter time. And then I usually just throw some lip oil over top. This is also NYX. Burt's Bees also has a really nice lip oil. That just gives me some extra shine. Okay, so I'm going to do my hair and I will be right back. So there you have it. That is my skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed. If you took nothing else away, I just want you to know that your skin should be clean, exfoliated, hydrated, and protected. So find products that work for you, start a routine, keep up with it. Your skin will thank you, your makeup will look better. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time, mamas.